Yo, what's up guys? It's me, German Fernandez, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to fold an Origami Starfighter. Alright guys, so before we start the video, please make sure if you enjoy this video to like it. It really helps out my channel and I would really appreciate it. Alright, so let's get started. This is the model we're going to be folding today. This is a Starfighter from Star Wars. As you see, it's pretty freaking awesome. And no, it does not fly. I tried making it like tossing it in the air and seeing it flies, and no, it totally doesn't. So let's grab one sheet of paper. Today I'm using a 11 by 8.5 inch. So go ahead and grab that. Once you do, let's go ahead and start. Let's fold this bottom left corner towards the top left, making sure that our bottom edge aligns with the top edge. So once it's nicely aligned, let's go ahead and crease it down. And now let's go ahead and open it back up. And what you want to do now is fold this left bottom corner towards the middle crease, making sure that this edge right here aligns with our middle crease. So go ahead guys, take your time and align them nicely. Once it's aligned, go ahead and crease it down. And now let's repeat the same step to the top. So we want to grab this corner and fold it towards the middle crease, making sure that this edge right here aligns nicely with our middle crease. Once it's aligned, go ahead and crease it down. Now for the next step, we're going to grab this upper right corner right here and fold it towards this left one, making sure that this edge right here aligns nicely with the edges that you see right here on the left. So go ahead guys, do that and make sure to take your time and line it as nicely as you can. Once you've done that, go ahead and crease it. Okay, so now we're going to grab this upper left corner and fold it towards the right corner, making sure that this edge right here aligns with this one. Once they're nicely aligned, go ahead and crease them down. Okay, so now we're going to rotate the paper towards the right, just like that. And for the next step, we want to fold this corner towards the bottom edge, making sure that this edge right here aligns with our bottom edge. Once they're nicely aligned, go ahead and crease it down. And now we're going to do the same thing we did here, but to the left side. So let's grab this corner and fold it towards the bottom edge, making sure that this edge right here aligns with our bottom edge. Once you got it nicely aligned, go ahead and crease it down. Okay, so once you've done that, let's go ahead and open these flaps back up. Once you've done that, let's go ahead and open this little section right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to use this crease right here and push this part down along that crease. Then with our index finger, we're going to go ahead and push this side towards the right. As you see, you should have a little flap right here. So if yours looks like this, then you did a good job. So let's go ahead and do the same thing we did to the right side right here, but to the left. So we're going to go ahead and open this part up. And we're going to use this existing crease right here to create this next little fold. So push that down, and with your under index, push this towards the left. There you go. Alright, so this is what yours should look like. There we go. So now let's move on to the next step. We want to flip this flap right here downwards. Okay, and now for this next step, what you want to do is grab a ruler and a pen. And we're going to draw a line from this corner to this top side right here. And we're going to do it to both sides, to the right and to the left. When you do draw the lines, try to apply quite a bit of pressure and draw the line on there like 5 times over and over again. That way when we do go and crease that area, it'll be a lot easier to crease just because we applied pressure on it. And so it's almost like pre-creasing it. Okay, so now let's go ahead and crease the line right here that we just drew. And you'll notice when you fold it down, it'll be really easy to fold down. You won't really have much issues with it. As long as you applied quite a bit of pressure when you drew that line, then it should be a piece of cake. But remember, don't apply too much pressure either, because you could rip through the paper. And we definitely don't want that. Alright, so once both sides are creased, let's go ahead and move on to the next step. So what we want to do is rotate the paper towards the right. And now we're going to be drawing another line, so make sure to grab your ruler and your pen and draw a line from here to here, right along those edges. This edge right here and this edge. So just make sure to draw your line right along those edges. But when you do, you want to make sure that your ruler is aligned with the crease that's on its left side. So let me align it really quick, just like that. And now as you see this crease right here, your ruler should be at that same angle. So if it is, go ahead and draw the line, and remember, like I said, apply pressure when you draw that line so it's a lot easier to crease. So let's go ahead and crease down that line. Okay, so once you've aligned it with the line we drew, go ahead and crease it down. And this is what yours should look like. So let's go ahead and flip it back towards the left. And now what I want you guys to do is rotate the paper towards the right, and we're going to be folding this top corner downwards. But pay close attention. We're going to be leaving, you see these little flaps right here, this little edge, we're going to be leaving a little gap. So from this edge right here, this one, we want to leave a little gap when we do create the fold. So take your time, make sure everything is nicely aligned, and then crease it down. So as you see, this middle crease right here should align with the top middle crease. And the top edge should align with the crease above it. So if yours looks like this, you're doing a good job. So now what we want to do is we want to fold this edge right here towards the edge right here on its left. So let's go ahead and do that. And remember guys, make sure to take your time. Like, you'll notice that I'm like perfectly just taking my time. I'm making sure that it's perfect, because if you don't get certain folds right, your design will just turn out weird, you know, and so you don't want that. So let's go ahead and align it. So as you see, I start aligning it from the top and slowly work my way down. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that aligned. Alright, once it's nicely aligned, go ahead and crease it down. Okay, once you're done with that, let's go ahead and open it back up. And as you see, you'll have a crease going straight down the middle. So let's go ahead and repeat the same step to the left. So we want to fold this edge right here towards the edge right here on its right. Once it's nicely aligned, go ahead and crease it down. Okay, once it's nicely creased, let's go ahead and open it back up. Just like that. And now we're going to rotate the paper towards the right. Okay, so next step, you see this corner right here? We want to go ahead and open this flap up, just like that. And we want to create a crease from this corner right here towards this top right. So let's go ahead and push this up just like that. And once it aligns nicely, go ahead and crease it down. There you go. And then we'll set this part flat and crease that part as well. And I'm going to fix this top part because it looked a little weird. Okay, cool. So just like that. So let's go ahead and repeat the same step we did here to the left. Okay, so we're going to open this part up just like that. And we're going to create a crease from this corner to that top left. So make sure to take your time. Once it's nicely aligned, go ahead and crease it down. And then we're going to flatten out that part and crease it. There we go. Alright, so that's what yours should look like. So for the next step, we want to fold this top edge right here towards this edge. So let's go ahead and align it nicely. Once it's aligned, go ahead and crease it down. And now we're going to do the same thing to the left side. So we want to fold this edge right here towards this one right here. So go ahead and take your time. Once it's nicely aligned, go ahead and crease it down. And now what we want to do is fold this bottom flap upwards so that it folds along the crease that's already there. So slowly bring it towards the top and then just crease it down. Okay, so now we're going to crease it straight down the middle using its existing crease, and we're going to be creating a mountain fold. So fold those downwards just like that. Okay, so if yours looks like this, then you're doing a good job. So let's go ahead and set it flat against the table. And now you want to grab a pen, and we're going to draw a line from this edge right here towards the right, so that it's perfectly at the same angle as that bottom edge. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so once you've done that, let's go ahead and fold it along that line. Okay, so once you've done that, let's go ahead and crease it down nicely. So if your crease looks like this, then you're doing a good job. So let's go ahead and repeat the same step we did here, but to the top wing. Okay, for this next step, there's no need to draw a line. We're just going to align it with the crease we just created. So this edge right here should align with this one. So I'm going to align the back area first. See? So it aligns just like that. And I'm slowly going to work my way towards the top. Okay, so once you've done that, both of your flaps should align just perfectly the same. So crease it down nicely, and your backside should look just like this. So if yours looks like that, you're doing a good job. Now for the next step, we want to go ahead and open the wings up, just like that, and grab it from the bottom. And now what we want to do is, you'll notice this section opens up. We want to go ahead and push it from the bottom, just like that, so that we could curve the tip. So see how with my hands I'm slowly curving the tip? You want to go ahead and do the same thing while you hold on to it from the back. Okay, so once you've done that, your tip should be curved and it should look just like this. Alright guys, we're almost done, so now we just got to work the wings. So open these two flaps up just like that. As you do so, you'll notice there's a crease right there. We want to go ahead and fold the flaps along those creases. Once you've done that, you want to go ahead and open them back up and do the same thing to the other wing. Okay, so once you've done that, this is what yours should look like. So if yours looks like this, that means you killed it, yo. You did a great job. Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching. I hope your model turned out great. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure to like it. It really helps out my channel, and I would really appreciate it. Alright guys, well thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.